It must be so strange to play yourself in a video game.
I can literally go to the W, click my team, play as me, and talk junk to all my family members about me being in a video game.
Hey everyone, I'm Trisha Hirschberger and welcome to an all-new Boss Hobbies on IGN in partnership with new Bai Boost. In today's episode, we're going to show you how to dominate the court, the runway, and the leaderboard. We're talking with WNBA superstar and Team Liquid brand ambassador, Aerial Powers. She's got game and she's going to give you the cheat codes, so get ready to be schooled. Make sure you stick around because one of you lucky viewers is going to walk away with some Elgato streaming gear, including a stream deck, lights, and a capture card, plus a Bai Boost product pack, all thanks to our friends at Bai Boost. I am here today joined by Aerial Powers. Aerial, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's go ahead and start off with, I see that you have an injury and I know you're going through rehab.
First game back, I tear my thumb, right? But I feel like everything happens for a reason. I'm not sure what this reason is, but it's okay.
Some things you gotta do even though you don't want to do to get better, so this is where we're at with it.
You know, I think the biggest challenge with any person, athlete or non-athlete, when you hurt yourself, it's like, how do I get back to being me? So for me, how do I get back to being Aerial Powers? Mentally, how do you stay engaged and how do you prepare yourself for rehab? I know it's gonna take some time, so just taking the time I need and doing my rehab the way I need to do it.
This is the, adversity piece of it, and you gotta keep going through it, go through it with a vengeance.
How do you stay so focused and positive?
I think it's kind of in me. I think my parents have kind of raised me to be that. So when it comes to being, with my teammates, I'm positive energy because energy I feel like bounces off of each other. But that's just who I am, that's just who I am.
So let's talk a little bit about your path to the professional leagues.
Yeah.
Was WNBA always the end goal for you?
Basketball wasn't my first sport. It was actually boxing. And then I just was always into sports. So when the ball fell in my hands, it was over. It was over after that. I mean, I would take the ball to my grandmother's house if we were going over. Like, oh, we're leaving? Oh, where's my basketball? And I would put it in the trunk with gym shoes. It didn't start being my goal until my first year in high school, and that's when I was like, I said it out loud for the first time. We were all talking in art class about what we wanted to be when we grew up, and it became like my turn to speak, and I was like, I want to be a WNBA player, and that was the first time I said it out loud, and I never looked back.
All right, so tell me a little bit about when kind of the start into the pro league happened for you. Now, when you were drafted, you were the 5th person called, yeah?
I was.
How did that feel, hearing your name? Like,
you know what? It was so scary because I wasn't sure where I would fall in the group of draftees. But I'm sitting there with my mother, my father, my brother, and my head coach from Michigan State where I went. And I'm just like, this is the moment. All the times I spent extra after practice with my dad or my mom rebounding or my brother rebounding and how much work I put into it, this was the moment.
all of your work and everything is just feels so validated, but also like, are you ready? Because now the adventure begins.
Right. That's honestly where the real work started, because some people reach their goal and they become relaxed. And for me, it was like, I don't want to become relaxed and just be another girl in the league. I want to stand out. It's only 144 of us. I want to be one of the ones that stand out.
So Aerial, you have been to the finals twice.
Yes.
And you won once.
Yes.
What was it like becoming a champion?
It was a dream come true. I talked about WNBA draft. That was like a dream. Yeah. But like, if you times that by 100,000, that was the feeling I got from winning a championship. It was just crazy, you know? You're talking the best in the world, and I'm one of them. And I can say that I'm a champion. The first time I actually spoke out loud and said, yeah, I won a championship. I'm like, yeah, I'm a champion. Like, hold on, yeah, I'm feeling myself, you know? It was crazy.
Now, Aerial, I know that you got to play some ball overseas in China and Turkey. What were kind of the challenges that came with playing ball? I'm sure there were a ton of them, right?
Yes, you gotta think of, you're all the way across the world. The time difference is crazy. But what helped me stay connected was gaming, which is crazy. I love video games, but so did my family. My brother, my mom even, my dad. So a lot of times when I was in Istanbul or when I was in Guangdong in China, I would call them up. And you cannot call someone up at like 3 in the morning and say, hey, how was your day? Talk to me. They're gonna be like, okay, I'm going to bed. But if you call them up and say, hey, let's get on a video game, let's play some games, then you have them hooked. You might be on there for 2 hours. And it was also a way just to communicate and talk about their day, what they went through, what I'm going through while playing video games.
Can I ask what type of game it was in particular that was like the bridge that brought everybody together for you?
The one that we all enjoy, Apex Legends.
Nice.
So that was like our go-to. I mean, winning a game in Apex felt like winning a championship to our family. Like, we're yelling, we're like, let's go.
Come on, IP. Gotta do better than that, so just not quick. Boy, what you thought?
It was just a way to like connect our family all together.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know that you love gaming. I know that you've got your Twitch channel rocking and rolling. Would it be okay if we kind of went and checked out your streaming setup?
Oh, let's go. Yes. Of course.
Yes, you just made all my dreams come true. Ariel, thank you so much for letting us come into your space. This is your streaming setup.
This is my streaming setup. I'm happy that you're here and I'm excited to show you everything. It's Alienware provided. Team Liquid stuff on here too. I'm hyped about it.
So Ariel, tell me about Team Liquid. What's your role right now with Team Liquid?
I do a lot for Team Liquid and I'm so happy for them. I'm actually a brand ambassador for them, content creator, but my favorite is sitting on the chair for the D&I task force.
Cool, I love that you get to do that. What does that entail?
What we're basically working on is making sure everything is inclusive and it's accessible to all gamers. So not only are the men playing, the women are playing too.
What games are you playing right now, Ariel?
So my favorite games right now is one of them.
Apex.
Apex Legends, Call of Duty, and 2K.
And which would you say you spend the most time in?
Ooh, right now Call of Duty.
Let's go!
You mentioned that you play the NBA 2K. In 2K21, can't you play as Aerial Powers?
I can play me. I'm a little excited about it. I think my rating can be a little higher. It's 83, but you know, I can play myself. It's pretty crazy, actually.
It must be so strange to play yourself in a video game.
It is crazy because, you know, at one point we weren't playing ourselves at all. I was playing with the men and not even thinking of playing myself in a video game. And now I can literally go to the W, click my team, play as me, and talk junk to all my family members about me being in a video game.
And Aerial Powers, here we go.
Once your cast comes off, how long do you think it will be before you're able to actually start, you know, playing with your thumb again?
So I will get a cast off in about 2 weeks, and then that's when the rehab process starts. And I will be using gaming as a part of my rehab.
What?
I'm gonna be able to game much faster than I'll be able to dribble the ball. So we're definitely gonna create some rehabilitation situations with my thumb in gaming. It's gonna be fun.
I love that. That is the best rehab strategy I've heard yet. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very cool. So now that you've accomplished so much, right? You're a model, you're a basketball champion, you have a great social media following, and you have this intense presence in the gaming community. Do you see yourself as a role model for other young women looking to get into any of these spaces?
I actually do. And when I was growing up, I had no idea that I was gonna be a role model. I remember looking up to the girls in the WNBA. Also, even now, still looking up to girls in the gaming world like yourself. And now I'm on this platform and it's only right to give back.
Yes, sir!
Ariel, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to chat with me today and to share some tips on how to be a boss in every aspect of your life. I know for one, I feel inspired to work and play a little bit harder.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, and you're invited whenever.
Yes! Thank you for having me. The moment has arrived. It's time for the giveaway. All you need to do is head over to buygiveaway.ign.com, enter your info, and you could win some awesome Elgato streaming gear. But that's not all. The folks at Bai Boost are gonna hook you up with a prize package that includes their all-new Bai Boost. So you'll have the focus and energy you need to live your life like a boss. That's all for now. Join us next time on Boss Hobbies.